My name is Betty Prisinjoki. I work from the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry in Kenya. I wanted to share a little bit of experience on COP 28, which has been held in Dubai 2023. The COP was a very good event for most stakeholders. For us partners in conservation, it was a good opportunity to meet with other conservators, to meet with other stakeholders who are participating in greening the globe, and particularly for carbon sinks, because forests are the key to carbon sink, in addition to other mechanisms which have been of big debate during the COP28, such as the use of fossil fuels, and whether to use fossil fuels or not to use fossil fuels. So my experience here has been of mixed issues. We have participated in many meetings where we are discussing on the use of fossil fuels so that to cut down on the carbon emissions. Fossil fuels are the drivers for our economies. They are the ones that have enabled huge development overall the world. So it is also not a thing that we can be able to wish away very easily. On the other hand, we have our 1.5 degrees Celsius. That is now, we cannot go beyond the 1.5 degrees emission. And so as a population, we have to agree on what is our take and what we should admit. So we have to cut down on fossil fuel consumption. We have to come up with other alternatives like the hydrogen solutions. We have to come down with massive restoration of our degraded lands. We have to grow forests. In Kenya, we have a program we are calling the 15 billion tree growing program, where Kenya has come out in a big way through a whole government and whole of society program to grow 15 billion trees. We are calling on everyone to join us. It is an intervention that focuses on 11 intervention areas. We have the biggest restoration opportunity being in arid and semi-arid areas. Our rangelands need to be restored. Our rangelands have the carrying capacity for wildlife. They have the carrying capacity to support livelihoods. And we have focused big time on growing over 7.5 billion trees in our rangelands. We also have other landscapes that we are focusing on, the forests, the farmlands, the mangroves, and we are saying that mangrove and bamboo are the biggest carbon sinkers in terms of restoration. So my take in this COP is that everybody needs to join hands, not only for landscape and ecosystem restoration, but to address the aspect of not going beyond 1.5 degrees, not going 1.5 as a globe. Our contribution in Africa and Kenya could be through our landscapes, could be through improved forest vegetation. The other big gain that we have had in this COP, of course, is the loss and damage mechanism that has been put in place. But we are asking that we do not use the World Bank to implement this loss and damage framework. We have had them implement the GEF, we have had them implement the adaptation, but the mechanisms have been a bit complicated for us African countries. The end product is that a very little amount trickles down to the real communities, to the real issues, and it is between government to government and a bit complicated for us governments to access this funding. So we hope that the loss and damage framework will also be well designed, will be, it will factor the communities at hand, it will bring on board women, it will bring on board youth. We have also witnessed very massive response by this COP towards bringing youth and women on board. We have them recognizing that the youth have a very big role in climate change mitigation and adaptation. Their innovations, their mind is still creative. Their creative options can be taken into consideration and harnessed into all the solutions that we are proposing for carbon sink. We've realized that women are not left behind. Most of the loss and damage has been experienced a lot by by women. Women are the caregivers. They are the ones who are at the basic levels of the households. They are the ones who experience food security firsthand. When disasters hit, they are in the middle of it. So when we have the loss and damage framework, it will take care of our women, it will give them empowerment, it will transform the community livelihoods and make lives better. So for us, for me personally, COP was a big gain. It is a memorable moment where we have lost and the damage fund put in place. We thank so much the COP president, Dr. Jaber, who took this initiative. Within the first 20 minutes of his presidency, he put up the mechanism and was able to pledge 100 million USD towards this funding. So for us, we are happy and we encourage this kind of discussions, collaborations and partnerships so that we can continue to make our world better. Thank you very much.